Just a short reflection, even shorter now that I know everybody's going to be standing throughout this thing. There's a lot of layers to the person of Mary in this. It's sparse text, as we usually get in Scripture, but there's certainly a lot of layers, a lot of depth. We see her as a mourning friend of Jesus who comes to the tomb to want to continue to pay respects. We see her concerned when she doesn't see the body there. And something that struck me as I continually wrestle with those words, do not cling to me, do not touch me, do not hold me, the noli me tangere line that Jesus speaks to her, that we see in much of the art around here, in the wood carving over the altar where we were gathered earlier, in the paintings as we walked to the Crusader Church on Wednesday. It strikes me because I always considered a Jesus that would want to be bringing people closer to him. So I always kind of wrestle with that. What does it mean, do not cling to me? And I thought of it in terms of, kind of almost a fulfillment. It's like Jesus is saying, I can't stay here. I have not yet completed what I need to do. Like all things, I need to return to the Father. I need to return to the Creator. I have to ascend to God. And he repeats that. He asks her to carry that message. And I thought it was beautiful because there's another layer to Mary's character. She's a disciple, but she's also being given this charge to be the voice, to carry this message, this new message of the resurrection. She gets to be an evangelist in some ways. And I find that absolutely remarkable and beautiful because the message she's charged with is going to be a message of hope. It's going to resurrect these notions of who Jesus was that were in the minds of the disciples and other people that have really kind of turned to ash when he was crucified and died. In the road to Emmaus, we hear in those disciples who say, we thought he was the one, who are absolutely heartbroken, whose life has been shattered when Jesus is dead. But the resurrection renews that. It brings new hope. And it's Mary's charge, it's Mary's duty, it's Mary's commission by Jesus to say, Mary, please go, be this voice, announce this good news. I am alive, and there is hope. And I think it's all too fitting as we sit here in this, or stand here in this spot, this tomb of Jesus, that we see this as